the most important question of the universe, the question that many of us are trying to figure out. And I'm not one to act like I have it all and I know all the answers, but the question of what is my purpose? I'm gonna do my best to answer that right here.
Indy Jones, back with a trendy flow. I'm still trying to find my voice in this here scenario. Here we go.
So recently in the comments section, I've been getting this question a lot. A lot of people are asking me after I did my video sharing my story and how all this came together for me to be a full-time artist. I've been married for almost 10 years, a 3-year-old son. I live in Southern California, and I'm in a place where I'm not rich by any means, but me and my wife are living our dreams in the sense that we get to run our small boutique label called King's Dream Entertainment, mom and pop shop operation, get to travel the country, and I get to do what I love for a living, and it's been nothing short of amazing. And if I could think back to one specific moment that helped me understand my purpose better, it was when I was having a conversation with one of my good friends. His name is Ahmad, and some of you guys may know Ahmad. He put out a hit single back in the 90s. It was called Back in the Day. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. Yeah, that Ahmad. Ahmad then went on to be on projects with Sway and Tech. He then went on to form a band called 4th Avenue Jones. They exploded in a very niche market and got signed to Interscope at one point, and everybody thought they were gonna blow up and cross over. And in the middle of all of it bubbling, he had a son with his wife at the time, and they just shut the entire operation down. He then went to Long Beach City Community College. He graduated from Long Beach Community College as the valedictorian. He got in on a full ride scholarship to Stanford. He now works in the mental health professional field. And in the midst of this transition from music, I remember he said something to me that I just held it near and dear in my heart. And he told me, we were having this conversation about purpose. And I said, man, well, how are you sure? How do you know about your purpose? You know, and at the time I was like, man, I'm a rapper. And he said, listen, he said, don't pigeonhole yourself as just a rapper. He said, you're a communicator. He said, rap is just one of the multiple expressions of being a communicator. That's a craft that you refine. But being a communicator, you have the ability to speak. You have the ability to eventually write a book someday. You have all these different abilities, from leading people to inspiring people. And he said, rapping is what you're passionate about now and in this season, but don't pigeonhole yourself to just one thing and say, I'm just a rapper. He said, you're a communicator. And that I had that conversation probably about 10, 12 years ago. It was around the time I was getting married. And I remember it stuck so much with me. Ahmad is one of my hip hop heroes. I just always held near and dear to my heart. And so I think when we're discussing this idea of purpose, we try to niche down a bit too much. Niching down in the sense of creating content and YouTube videos is dope. Niching down when you're trying to discover what you're supposed to be doing could be dangerous, because you can isolate yourself and box yourself into just do one thing. I just want to be a rapper. Well, the issue with just wanting to do one thing is that the thing you're passionate about may not be the thing that you're good at. And that's the first question in trying to discover our purpose is the thing I'm passionate about the thing I'm good at? There has to be that cross, like, the thing that you love to do, the thing that you're passionate about, are you good at? For example, me, I'm passionate about basketball. I love to play basketball. But the reality is I'm 5'10" and I'm white. And I'm never going to make it to the NBA. I got hit with that reality my sophomore year in high school when I got cut from my JV basketball team. It's just never going to happen for me. I could train super hard. I could do my thing. And the best thing that probably ever happened for me in the sense of basketball is I'll be a star in some local rec league, right? It's just not going to happen for me. I'm passionate about it. Doesn't mean that I'm good at it. So you got to ask yourself, is the thing I'm passionate about the thing I'm good at? The second thing is there confirmation from people in your community, meaning people that aren't going to lie to you, people that are going to keep it a buck with you? Are they telling you this stuff is good? For me as a rapper, I knew early on I could freestyle, I could come off the top. I had a natural ability to do that, and the people at my school told me that. They didn't have anything to gain. I wasn't even sure about it, and it was on the back of confirmation that I started taking hip hop and music more seriously, because people were like, yo, you're good at this. The third thing I would ask is there measurable fruit? Meaning, the thing that you're wanting to do, Have you seen the needle move? Have you applied, gave it 6 months, gave it a year, and have you seen the numbers increase? Have you seen momentum build? Have you seen the number move? And the fourth thing ties into it, which is there a need for it in the marketplace? Right? Is there an actual need for it? You might have some weird niche down desire to make something that there just may not be a demand for. Most niches, there are demands for them, but some stuff there just isn't. Can you create a niche for it yourself? Are you willing to do that? Are you willing to hustle and grind and create your own market for something? Or is that too hard for you? So you got to ask yourself, is there community? Is there value being offered? And the fifth thing about figuring out what your purpose is, and this to me is probably a no-brainer, but if you want to know why you were created, you have to spend some time investigating your creator. You have to spend some time getting to know the person who created you, which is God. For me, that happens in a personal relationship with Jesus, and I get a level of divine inspiration, divine insight. I get a level of, I don't believe in coincidences. I believe in God's timing. I believe in God's alignment. I believe in God's favor. I don't necessarily believe in luck, but I believe God aligns things to happen in his time and in his season. And are you seeing almost spooky like things? You know, is your pastor seeing the gift? Is the local fellowship around you seeing it? And are you hearing directly from God? And sometimes, I don't mean an audible voice, right? Hopefully you're not schizophrenic and great like that. But are you hearing and sensing in your spirit that this is what you're supposed to be doing in a broad sense? Meaning, if you feel like you're supposed to be a rapper, you're supposed to be a rapper, you're supposed to be a rapper, is that manifested in other areas? I knew I was a communicator. I was willing to try different things, and it was one of the best things for me. So the first thing, man, is the thing you're good at, what you're passionate about. Is what you're passionate about what you're good at. The second thing is there measurable fruit? Have you seen fruit in what you're doing? Is your community and people telling you this? Is there affirmation? And is there a need for it in the marketplace? And most importantly, do you have any sense of connection from your creator that this is what you were created to do and this was your purpose? Thank you for checking out this video. Let me know in the comment section, how do you feel about your purpose? Are you one of those people that's not sure about your purpose? Do you understand the broad sense? Like I describe myself as a communicator. I know that's my purpose: communicator, teacher, voice. And then that in this season and in this time frame looks like music for me primarily, but it also extends to YouTube. Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Peace.
I tell it how it is, I don't jump over no obstacles. I've been out in Southern California working on a low. She was there with me while driving down a back road, saying that she loved me, usually hit her with a I don't know. I was feeling different, ooh boy, I think I'm sold. See, I met a girl out in Orange County, Southern got I went west a couple years ago. Took her home to the south with me. She played my song the whole drive to the radio. If that ain't love, I don't know what is. If that ain't love, I don't know what is. If that ain't love, I don't know what is.